sort of made it up anyway. It's using Thai flavours, but it's not taken from any traditional or even modern Thai dish. It's a Hewitson variation, and this is a real variation. Anyway, first of all, we make a paste for the fish. Some sambal oelek, which is Asian chilli paste. Oh, look, I say that every time. I keep repeating myself, don't I? I won't mention it again, I promise. Some grated fresh ginger, a good teaspoon of that, and also a nice fat clove of garlic, 1 or 2, depending on how big they are. Look, 2 because I'm in the mood. I want this actually to be quite strongly flavoured, you know, to have a real bit of oomph. Because what I'm then going to do is, I'll just put that pan on there, but I'm just going to mix that up with the smallest amount of lime juice, and then we will put the fish in that, just coat the fish with it. And I've just got some snapper here, and I'm going to put that into this marinade or paste. I suppose it'd be really a paste, wouldn't it? And we just mix it up really, really well. Just rub it in the paste quite vigorously just to get all those flavours through. Doesn't matter quite so much because we will add what is left over back into this dish, but it's nice if you get a bit of that flavour into that fish. You could leave it for about an hour if you liked, but no more please. The lime juice will cook it anything more than 1 hour. Right, that's looking good. I'll just put a little bit of oil in this pan. Not too much, and just a vegetable oil, please. Nothing really full flavoured. Just make sure it's reasonably hot, and then we'll throw in this fish. And just give it a shake, make sure it sticks. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that, because this is one of those wonderful non-stick pans. It won't stick on that. That's the great advantage of them. So we're sealing it in fairly well. And while that's happening, let's look at some other flavourings that we'll put in next. I've got a couple of chilies. Look, it might be Hewitson version, but it still has to have that real fierce Thai flavour. So I've got a couple of chilies. I'll leave the seeds in because I want this dish to be pretty hot. Actually, they're pretty big chilies. Maybe I won't put quite that much in. We'll have a look. We'll think about that. Right, when that's sealed, let's carefully pull that out. Just 1 second, I'll just grab a fish slice because it's looking like it could break up and I don't want that to happen. You just put it on that corner of the board. Just careful. As you can see, it's a bit delicate. I mean, snapper is the most beautiful fish, and it certainly is a little bit delicate. Then we will just throw that chilli in there. We'll also throw the rest of that marinade in there as well. And I've got some lemongrass somewhere here. Now with lemongrass, I think I've shown you this before, but I am going to show you again because it's very important, is give it a bit of a whack to break up those fibres, because otherwise it's very fibrous. And slice it very, very finely. All right, that's enough. We'll just put that to the side. We'll also throw that into the pan. And then just mix it up. Don't add any more oil. Keep it dry. Just allow those aromas to be released. And then what we add is a small amount of vegetable stock. Not too much. And a couple of other flavourings. I was talking to you before about the fish sauce. Be careful with this because it is strong stuff. So just a few drops of that. Also some kaffir lime leaves. You buy those at any Asian grocery and certainly some supermarkets. A pinch of sugar. See, we're talking about those flavours that I mentioned before. The sweet, sour, tart and salty. That's very much Thai food. And the smallest amount of soy. Now, soy was certainly not traditional. That's the Hewitson variation. So just mix that together really well. And now let's return the fish. And we'll turn that down a bit because I just want that to simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes until that fish is almost cooked. Yeah, that's looking good. I'll just grab a bowl. So I want to just do a few veggies. Now just very careful with that fish because it could collapse quite easily. Just put that there. Just move that to the side for a second. I'll be back to that and we'll turn this up and I'm going to add some veggies. I've got some bok choy here which I've washed really well and I just want the smallest leaves. I'll use the bigger ones for something else. So I'll take all those outer leaves and just leave me with those little tiny ones there, which is great. We'll throw those in. Throw some bean shoots in. And also I've got some snow peas here which I'll just cut in half. If you've got really tiny snow peas it'd be great, but these ones are a bit bigger, so in half will be fine. We'll throw those in as well. Now these veggies don't need much, they just need a bit of a wilt. And that's looking good. Let's just grab our fish. Let's just pour this over the top. And can I suggest one little thing? It's a delightful dish. It ain't for the faint-hearted.